This is Maxwell, your success coach for the generation of change, and we're nearing the end of 2011, getting ready to go into a new year, 2012. And if you're like most other people, you probably already gotten started on setting your New Year's resolutions and the goals and things you'd like to achieve for 2012. One thing I like to stress to people, each and every year, I know some folks that set New Year's resolutions and set goals for themselves each and every year. But at the end of that year, they end up kicking themselves because they feel like that they never accomplished any of the resolutions that they set before themselves. Well, this year, all of that's going to change. All right? We're starting a new movement where now all of us are totally focused on transforming and improving our quality of life. And what I'm realizing, what you're probably realizing, and what all of us, and all of you listening to this and watching this on your iPad and at home, is that we all have to adapt and change and be in tune with what's happening today in order for us to achieve success. There's a gentleman by the name of John. He's out in New Jersey, attended one of my events just recently. And John ran the same restaurant for 30 years and was used to and comfortable to the way the layout was. And the people in the neighborhood, a lot of them had grew up going to this restaurant, but times had changed. A lot of the old group had moved out of the neighborhood. New businesses came in, and his business began to suffer. And he could not figure out why. After speaking with myself and talking with my consultants, what we found out was that John had never gotten a website. Why? He didn't believe in all the hoopla on the internet. But due to his inability or unwillingness to change, it almost cost him his business. One small change in John's approach, which was just creating a website for his company and listing it online, has doubled John's business. Now he's running a thriving business and he's no longer focused on maybe he has to close his doors. You see, right now, in this economic downturn that we're experiencing, we have to be smart. There's still people achieving things and making money and doing great things. You just have to figure out how to do that in today's society and in today's current economic conditions. And for those of you who may think that what we're experiencing right now, this recession, is something new, the United States of America has had at least 47 recorded recessions since 1790. All right, so we've been here before. And I want you all to know that some of the biggest and most successful people and companies started during economic downturns. And the reason is this. Most people, when situations come and money dries up and opportunities seem to shrink, a lot of people go into safety mode where they want to hold on to that job they got. They want to hold on to that dollar that they have. Where as opposed to trying to put it to use and really taking a chance, they're holding on. And they don't know how long this is going to last, but however long it's going to last, they're going to make sure they don't lose what they have. But yet there's others who say, you know what? Regardless of what's going on out here right now, I've got to figure out a way that I can find out what it is that the public needs and deliver it to them. Because contrary to belief, during economic downturns, fortunes are being made, have been made, and will keep being made by those who will find a way. You know the saying, where there's a will, there's a way. Now, will you find a way? You see, we all have to be willing to change in order to make it today. We all have to evolve. All of us. I myself, I've had to evolve over the last few years in order to get to where I am today. The way that Maxwell thought 10 years ago wouldn't be able to work for him today because things have changed. Society has changed. The economy has changed. My surroundings have changed. So I must change with it. And anyone or any business that is unable or unwilling to adjust and change with the times will find themselves falling by the wayside. So as you set your goals, the one thing you must do is commit yourself to change. Change is good. The only reason people fear change because they don't understand fear. And what fear is false evidence appearing real. You see, that what you fear about the change is a figment of your imagination. It's made up. It's complete hocus pocus. But guess what? You control that too. And it's like Donald Trump says, if you have to think, you might as well think positive. So when this change or whatever change in your life, whether it's you need to stop smoking, Okay, and I am coming out with a course to help those of you that would like to stop smoking. Send me a message. I will send you out some information on it. It's coming out soon. But if you'd like to stop smoking, if you'd like to lose weight, if you'd like to find that special somebody to be in a relationship with, if you'd like to get that new position, if you'd like to start that business, it all starts with change. If you want to stop smoking, change the way you view smoking. As opposed to saying you're quitting smoking or you're giving up smoking, say you're gaining life and you're living healthy. If you'd like to lose weight, instead of saying you're giving up cakes and sweets, why don't you say you're gaining health and a hopefully a longer lifespan? You know, if you want to start that new business, instead of making up excuses of why you can't do it because the economy's this way, or you have to save up so much money. Get started. Start a name. Change your way of thinking. That's the biggest transition and change you have to make. So change is nothing to be feared. It's something that's to be accepted. It's something to be embraced. And something that we all must do in order to achieve our peak performance and to be the best that we can be. So as we go into 2012, when you make your resolutions, write them down. Commit yourself to change. This is a big year we got coming up. A lot of decisions are going to have to be made in 2012 that affect all of us. So do your best to prepare yourself to be ready and make your contribution to society. You have something special in you that only you can provide to the world. And unless you're willing to change and to develop yourself, to share it with us, the world will be at a loss because you never got a chance to showcase your special talents or your ability. Commit yourself and always maintain and believe that it is possible. Another thing I'd like for you to do, if you listen to this message and you believe that this message can help somebody else, let's make sure we start sharing these messages. Take this link, share it on your Facebook page, post it on your Twitter page, send an email to somebody you care about. Send it out. We'll send out text messages about eating sandwiches and what movies, but something that can continuously give to somebody for the rest of their life. We don't always share that. Send it out. Share it with a friend or a family member. And make sure you check out newthoughtgeneration.com. All right? So, set your resolutions. Commit yourself to your goals. Stretch yourself. Think big. Live big. A year. You have something special. You have greatness within you. Now it's just up to you to unleash it. I'm Maxwell, your success coach for the generation of change, and I'll see you at the top.